to enter the paradise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِيَمِينِهِ فَيَقُولُ هَاؤُمُ اقْرَءُوا كِتَابِيَهْ إِنِّي ظَنَنْتُ أَنِّي مُلَاقٍ حِسَابِيَهْ فهو في عيشة راضية في جنة عالية قطوفها دانية كلوا واشربوا هنيئا بما أسلفتم في الأيام الخالية. Allah Azza wa Jalla tells us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about the one that receives his records and book with his right hand. When he gets the book with his right hand, it's on his right hand. He goes and looks for his family, for his friends, for his colleagues, for his brothers, for his sisters. And the moment he sees one of them, he says, هَاؤُمُ اقْرَءُوا كِتَابِيَهْ. Let you read my book. I received it with my right hand. I am from amongst those that Allah Azza wa Jal made successful. I am from amongst those who received. I am from amongst those who earned Allah's mercy and the paradise. إِنِّي ظَنَنْتُ أَنِّي مُلَاقٍ حِسَابِيَهْ. Indeed I knew that this meeting and this account should come forward this day. فَهُوَ فِي عِيشَةٍ رَاضِيَةٍ. Allah says, indeed he is in a pleasant life, in the paradise, في جنة عالية, in an elevated garden, قطوفها دانية, to be picked, hanging near, everything he wants, everything he desires for, everything he's eager for, everything she wants, everything she desires for, everything that she's eager for, Allah will grant them, Allah will give them. Kulu, kulu washrabu. Allah says to them, eat and drink. هنيئا بما أسلفتم في الأيام الخالية. A satisfaction is brought forward to you for the previous days, the days that you worshipped Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the past days that you pleased Allah Azza wa Jal. Look, this is your salah, this is your siyam, this is your zakat, this is your honesty, this is your donation, this is your respect, this is your trustworthiness. Look what it brought to you. Paradise. 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 Jannatan aliyah. Elevated paradise. The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he says, لَمَوْضِعُ صَوْتٍ فِي الْجَنَّةِ خَيْرٌ مِنَ الدُّنْيَةِ وَمَا فِيهَا. Placing a stick in the paradise, the place and the area that the stick occupies in the paradise is better than this world and what's in it. Who are those? Those who receive their books with their right, their records with their right. They received it with their right. Why? Because Allah is pleased from them. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased from them. They received their books with their right because they pleased Allah Almighty. But on the other hand, my brothers and my sisters, those who displease Allah, those who disobey Allah, those who refuse or neglect or don't have time to pray, those who lie, those who slander, those who take things unlawfully, those who commit the haram, those who fall into the haram, those who look into the haram, those who listen to the haram, those who are always in the haram. Allah Azza wa Jal, He says, وَأَمَّا مَنْ أُوتِيَ كِتَابَهُ بِشِمَالِهِ فَيَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي لَمْ أُوتَ كِتَابِيَهْ ولم أدر ما حسابي يا ليتها كانت القاضية ما أغنى عني مالية هلك عني سلطانية. Those who Allah Azza wa Jalla say, those who should receive their records, those who should receive their books with their left hand. They receive it with their left hand because they displeased Allah. In return, Allah is displeased from them. They disobeyed Allah. In return, Allah Azza wa Jal shall punish them. They will receive their books with their left. فيقول يا ليتني لم أوت كتابيا. I wish I did not receive my book. ولم أدري ما حسابيا. I did not know what Allah Azza wa Jal had prepared for me of my account. يا ليتها كانت القاضية. I wish I was dead and not stand before Allah Azza wa Jal at this moment. ما أغنى عني مالية. My wealth would not even help me on that day. My wealth would not even help on this day. هلك عني سلطانية. My authority, my influence, my fame does not even benefit me on this day. Your wealth, your fame, your influence, your strength would benefit you not on that day except your good deeds. Except your good deeds. يا ليتني لم أوت كتابيا. I wish I would not receive my book on this day. I wish I didn't receive it. I wish I was not even alive. What a moment. Why? Why is he so upset? Why is he so sad? Why is he so displeased of him receiving his book with his left? Allah Azza wa Jal, he says, خذوه فغلوه ثم الجحيم صلوه ثم في سلسلة ذرعها 70 ذراعا فاسلكوه إنه كان لا يؤمن بالله العظيم. Why? Why isn't he happy that he received his book with his left? Why is he so upset? Why is he so distressed? Why is he so despondent that he received his book with his left? Allah Azza wa Jalla says, خُذُوهُ فَغُلُّوهُ. Take him and shackle him and throw him in the hellfire. Take him, shackle him and throw him in the hellfire. ثُمَّ الْجَحِيمَ صَلُّوهُ. And drive him so deep in the hellfire. ثُمَّ فِي سِلْسِلَةٍ ذَرْعُهَا 70 ذِرَاعًا فَاسْلُكُوهُ. Then chain him up with chains as long as 70 length of each cupid or each chain. ثم في سلسلة ذرعها 70 ذراعا فاسلكوه. And insert him into the hellfire. So Allah Azza wa Jalla then says, why? Why is this happening to him? Happening to her? Happening to them? There are those who would receive their books with their left hand. Why is this happening to them? Why are they being taken and thrown into the hellfire, in the deep end of the hellfire, shackled and chained in the hellfire? Allah says, إِنَّهُ كَانَ لَا يُؤْمِنُ بِاللَّهِ الْعَظِيمِ وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ فَلَيْسَ لَهُ الْيَوْمَ هَاهُنَا حَمِيمٌ وَلَا طَعَامٌ إِلَّا مِنْ غِسْلِينٍ لَا يَأْكُلُهُ إِلَّا الْخَاطِئُونَ. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, He is indeed, He is the one, and she is the one indeed, did not believe in Allah the Great One. Didn't believe in Allah. Disbelieved in Allah Azza wa Jalla. Disbelieved in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Disbelieved in the Quran and what Allah had mentioned. Allah told them, Allah told you, Allah told us that this moment shall come. Well, have you prepared for it? You know of it and you know about it. So why are you so unmindful of it? وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ. He was never ever encouraging. He never ever encouraged anyone, nor that he encouraged himself to feed the poor and the needy. فَلَيْسَ لَهُ الْيَوْمَ هَاهُنَا حَمِيمٌ. He has no devoted friends for him today. There is no friends who would care about him on this day. وَلَا طَعَامٌ إِلَّا مِنْ غِسْلِينَ. And his only food in the hellfire is what people discharge from their wounds in the hellfire. The discharge of wounds in the hellfire. His only food in the hellfire is the discharge of wounds of the people of the hellfire in the hellfire. لا يأكله إلا الخاطئون. It is only the sinners that shall eat it. My brothers and my sisters, this is no joke. This is reality. And this moment shall come. And me and you are either from those who receive their books and records with their right, that I ask Allah to make us from amongst them, Ameen. Or, wal-'iyadhu billah, we are from those who receive their records and books with their left. How do you know? You need to determine.